Hi guys, hope you guys are doing great. You guys are doing fine. It's yet another day. It's yet another opportunity. It's yet another glory. So thank you so much for those who subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to share, comment, like, and those who haven't subscribed, please subscribe and join this family. Yeah. So today I'm going to talk about some things that we experience as mothers, some things that we go through and face, and sometimes we don't know whether we are on the right track or we are not in the right track. So today I'm going to specifically talk to those parents, those mothers who are expecting a baby, to have a baby through cesarean section. What are some of the anticipations? What are some of things to expect immediately after having your baby through cesarean section? What are the ups and the downs that you're going to face after that phase? I know it's not an easy phase. It's a very difficult phase, if especially after uh, from coming out from having your baby. There are so many ups and downs, especially with the our African hospitals. Yeah, sometimes they may say that it's not so painful. It's true that when you're having your baby, when they're removing your baby, you don't feel anything, but then afterwards, after the 8 hours or 6 hours whatsoever, some stay 6 hours, some 8 hours, and when you just you start putting your first food down after having a cesarean section. So today, and as I always say, here I talk about my personal experience, what I go through, what I went through. Is I'm just sharing with you. So it's not that I'm getting this information from somewhere else or what. It's what I've gone through. So I'm just sharing my own experience. I'm sharing my own stories. So I hope they may be helpful to you. They may help you in one way or the other. So first of all, what are the don'ts of and the do's of having a baby immediately after having a baby through cesarean section? What some of the do's that you're supposed to do immediately after they have told you to step your foot down, you have stepped your feet down, you have started walking and everything. It's not something easy, but don't ignore this. Is don't lay too much. Sometimes it's okay, you feel a lot of pain, you're like, I don't want to move, you just feel like you want to stay in the bed throughout. But as it is advisable, please don't ignore those small exercises. I'm not saying like exercise like lift up weights or things like that, but at least uh, get out of your bed, make some few steps, walk a little bit, then you come and rest. This, they say that it helps. First of all, you have been they have cut you, you are having that wound, but then you want that wound to heal. So sometimes when you don't exercise, the wound, like, it becomes, I don't know, a scientific way or what I can explain to that, but they say that please just make some little exercise. Don't sleep 24/7 because you have gone through a cesarean section. Try to exercise a little bit. Try to walk. Don't do too much exercise, but just try to walk. Just walking is enough. Don't, because sometimes when you're having that, it's the pain is too much. Like my pain, I have 3 children, and all the 3 underwent through cesarean section. The first baby, they said that the pain was not too much, and that's very true. The pain was not so much as the second and the third baby. And they say that as you progress having cesarean section, baby after baby, baby after baby, the pain is so excruciating. I don't know what I can say, but the pain is too much as you progress with babies. And that's why they say after having maybe 3 or 4, they sometimes they encourage you to have no more kids through cesarean section, because of even it is risky to your own health. So here the do's, one of it is do exercise. Don't just lay there. The second one is keep that wound clean. What I mean keeping that wound, it will help you to heal easy, to heal faster. Keep that wound clean. What I mean that keeping that wound clean is make sure that there is bacterial-free zone. Sometimes you find like, because we are not supposed to take shower, that's another thing I'm going to talk about. You're not supposed to take shower the first 7 days, I think, because water is not supposed to enter there. Water is not supposed to enter in the wound. But then, how are you going to keep that place clean if you are not using water? You see? So here is where the challenge comes. But then, what they encourage you keeping that wound clean is by, they gave me those, how do you call, like the spirit, the dental syrup, the, I don't know, they gave me a lot of liquids, but medicated liquids, to keep wiping on the wound so that I can keep it bacterial free and I can keep it clean. So don't ignore those meds that they give you, those liquid medicine that to clean your wound. Don't ignore them, because that the wound is supposed to be very clean, my dear, bacterial free. Because if there are any bacteria in that wound, that means the wound is not going to heal soon, and the wound is going to create another wound. I'm talking this throughout of experience. There's a lady that we are trying to help, actually. We took her to the hospital because what happened? She underwent through cesarean section, but then she was not cleaning. I don't know, in one way or the other, maybe just by mistake or things like that, she was not cleaning her wound properly. So it created some like pus, like a foam. So there was like a little pus that was coming out of the wound. So at first we thought maybe it's just something simple, but as pus continued coming, she started having a lot of pain. So when we took her back to the hospital, they told us that we did not clean the wound properly. So my dear mothers, my dear friends, make sure that you use those medicine, the liquid medicine that they give you the hospital. They give you, like for me in my hospital, they gave me medicine, it's in liquid form. I think it's spirit or mentholated spirit or something, I don't know. Or I just don't know, or hydrogen something. They give you that medicine to keep cleaning it. So you can use a cotton bag wool, a cotton wool, everything. You clean that wound every day. You clean it, you keep it let it have air. Let air, because sometimes you know that you after having that cesarean section, you want to cover yourself so much, but make sure that you let some air pass through that wound. Don't cover it so much. Let some air circulate in the wound. It will help you heal faster. So make sure that even if they tell you not take shower, of course don't pour water in the wound. Don't pour water there. For the days that told you to do so, don't pour water. They know there are reasons as to why they tell you not to pour water for those days that they have told you. But make sure that you use the medicine that they gave you to clean the wound. Make sure that you use that medicine to clean up your wound, and it will heal faster and you'll be okay. But the other thing that I've said, exercise yourself. Do little exercise. Keep walking. Don't just stay there with your wound and you're like, you don't want to move even your foot. You don't want even to step down. My dear, it will take longer to heal. So no matter the pain, but just try to, you get up, you stretch, you walk a little bit, you give a few steps, just walk around the house. You can walk a little bit, then you come and rest. The next day like that. And the other thing, my dear, walk straight. I had that experience with my first baby, and my doctor was so mad at me because you don't want to walk straight, because when you get you feel like you are stretching that wound. So I keep walking while I'm bending. You're like bending, you feel so much pain. So my doctor was like, no, you're supposed to walk straight, even if it's painful, but walk straight. Stand straight and walk straight. Don't walk you are bending, you're like, the pain is so much. Don't walk that way. So stand straight and then walk. Just take a few steps, then you come and rest. Then you take a few steps, you come and rest, but don't walk while bending. Make sure that you're walking straight and So I've said that do exercise and make sure the wound is clean. Make sure that you clean everything, becomes very clean, and your wound will heal and things will continue. It'll just take a few weeks to heal, and then it will heal completely, and then life goes on. So hope today you have learned something on the ups and downs on cesarean section. But all in all, just keep smiling, because that baby is the one that makes you smile. Keep smiling, and I wish you a very quick recovery. If you have gone under through a cesarean section, I wish you a very quick recovery. You will recover and will become normal again. But all in all, keep smiling and love that baby so much. I love you, mamas. Bye for now.